Hi, I'm Chris McLaughlin and we're going to write together today, but before we start, I always like to take 3 deep breaths, and the reason we do that is just to refresh our minds a little bit, let go of any stresses we've got going on. So, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Perfect. Open your eyes. Right, so today's prompt is windows. I've been thinking about windows a lot at the moment. I think it's a good idea to write about what we can see around us, and maybe you're close to a window right now and you can look out and just describe what you see out there. I think that's really interesting. I think it's an interesting way to look at yourself, of like how your environment kind of shapes you maybe. What's outside your window? The other way you could take it maybe is they call eyes the windows to the soul. I think that's just a beautiful phrase anyway. But that kind of feeds in again to, what do eyes mean to you? What do your eyes mean to you? What colour are your eyes? What do your eyes see maybe that other people don't see? I don't know. Or I guess you could write about Windows, the computer platform. If that's your thing, go for it. I'm probably going to go a different way to that, but I don't know. There's no wrong answers here, and I reckon someone could make a smashing poem or whatever out of that. So cool. As always, if you want to write a poem, perfect. Doesn't have to rhyme. If you want to write a short story or a journal entry, or you just want to scribble down some words on the page, it's all perfect. As I keep saying, we're not aiming for anything concrete or beautiful or masterpieces here. As long as you're writing, it is beautiful, and as long as you feel the words you're putting down, it is a masterpiece. And we've got loads of time to edit all these later on into something that we, might be a bit more concise or anything like that. We're not worrying about any of that right now. We're just letting ourselves express ourselves, Make sense? Cool. Cool. I reckon let's get started then. So, grab your pen and paper, or if you feel more comfortable on a laptop, open up a new Word document. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I keep saying those 2 things. If there's a third thing that you use, let me know. I guess people write notes on their phones quite a lot now. Maybe that's helpful. I don't know. Let me know how you write. That's interesting. And we're going to write for 7 minutes. So, when you're ready, we're going to start now. And you're about halfway through. And you've got 1 minute left. And if you start coming to the end of the line or the idea that you're on, perfect. Amazing. Well done. Well done. Right again. This is awesome. Okay. Right. I need to calm down. So as always, we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and that's just to let our piece of writing go. Anything in there that we don't want to carry with us, sort of thing. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So we're going to breathe in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Fantastic. Open your eyes. Amazing. Well done. Oh, right. Oh, I'm so proud of you. As always, if you manage to get a couple of words down, perfect. If you manage to get 1,000 words down, I don't know how, that's amazing, but perfect. If you had a bad day today or a struggling day and you get anything down, that's okay. It comes and goes. Good days and bad days. I personally found that for the first 2 or 3 minutes I was like, oh, I want to like something here, and then the last 4 minutes was all waffle. It was all garbage. I was just writing for the sake of writing. But I think that's great as well. Just writing for the sake of writing is kind of beautiful. Sometimes you just get out of 100 words, 2 words you like that sit next to each other nicely, and you can bring that into something else or something like that. So, I'll read you the first bit, the bit that makes some sense. And we were writing about windows. So I wrote, the world outside the window calls to me, yawns at me, asks me what I wish to see. It's all out there in the fresh air, but my blanket is a 10-ton weight. Wait, I've said that before. And the floor is the ceiling, and I was born to feel feelings, and the door is just a mile away. And I start my journey, this pilgrimage, this promise to once more be astray. Cool. So that's what I've got. Please comment below with anything you got, any lines. Comment the whole thing if you want. There's no pressure to. If you know, I said before that our writing's part of ourselves, and sometimes we need to protect that as well. Sometimes we don't want to share it straight away. But I think we all understand by now that these are all first drafts. No one's going to judge each other. We're not about making masterpieces or somehow the bolt of lightning came where you just have to do these exercises and that's it. We all have to edit what we do. We all have to, work on making it more concise, more snappy. So I'll do an editing session at some point. That's a good idea. I'll write that down to do at some point. But trust me, I edit. If I have 20 lines, I'll probably take out half of them easily in the first edit, and then I'll probably take out half of them again in the second edit. Not always. Sometimes I've got the actual flow of what I want, and the editing's just more about changing words and that kind of thing. But I'll save all that. We'll have an editing session at some point. If that's something that you're interested in, let me know, because I might bump that up the schedule a little bit then. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying seeing what you guys are writing. It's honestly just really, really beautiful that you're sharing your thoughts. And either way, I hope you have a great day. And if no one's reminded you recently, you are enough. Alright.